So in our last video, we reviewed how to build out a custom appraisal template, and we built out this 360-degree appraisal template for Training Inc. So if I edit this template, you'll see we have the various sections and questions. Now, we did forget to add one question under excellence. So if you notice, all the other sections has an example and comments question, and we did not add that under excellence. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. All right, and this is a text type question, so I'll hit save. All right, and there we go. Now, there are a few functions of the appraisal template builder that I wanted to show you. And for this, let's take an example. We need to build out a separate template from this one for our leadership team. And the template for the leadership team is very similar, but there are slight differences. So instead of creating a new template like we previously did and then repopulated all the questions, there is the feature in Techlify HR for you to copy a template. So if I go ahead and copy this template, you'll see that all of the sections, all of the questions from the previous template show up here. And let's just go ahead and edit the name. So we'll name this Training Inc. Leadership 360-degree appraisal and use for the leadership team members. All right. So we save that, and if we go back to our templates listing now, we will see, all right, that was a little weird. Yeah, if we go back to our templates listing, yeah, we'll see that we have our 360-degree appraisal and our leadership 360-degree appraisal, and they both have 22 questions. Now for our leadership template, we want to add another section for leadership type questions. Let's say leadership, and these questions allow us to review our team members' leadership attributes. Right, so questions within the section would allow us to do that. And I know we didn't add description for the previous sections, but here is what a description would look like. Now our leadership section should be after excellence. So let's go ahead and move this up. All right, and responsible excellence leadership. Perfect. And we have two questions within leadership. Right, so I'll go ahead and add these two leadership questions. Both are rating scale type questions. So let me go ahead and add this. I'll hit save. Perfect. Now if I go and I refresh our appraisal templates, we'll see that now we have two templates again, and the leadership one has 24 fields while the original 360-degree appraisal has 22 fields. And if I go through here, you'll see that after excellence is responsible on the original 360, and if we switch over to the leadership template, after excellence, there is leadership. So those are a few bits of functionality. The other thing is, though, that I just realized that the question that we added on examples on comments for excellence does not have this suffix as the other sections have. So let's go ahead and edit this. And if I say this is for excellence, now you'll notice a couple of options show up here within this template question. Now, you can update this question in two templates, and why this option shows up is because, remember, we copied this question from the original 360-degree appraisal template, and this question was already in here. Or there's a second option to update the question in this template only. In this case, we want our other template to have the update, so we're going to say update this question in two templates. So within our leadership template, you'll see this changes to examples and comments for excellence. And if I go to our 360 template and I just refresh this now, you will see that this is also updated. So because we share all our questions via question bank, you can make an update to a question across multiple templates, right? So that's where we see it. Now there is another update that we need to make on our leadership template. So under excellence, we need to say that change from this team member consistently produces work that matches customers' expectations to this team member and his or her team consistently produces work that matches customers' expectation. And because this is the leadership template, we want to have this question only reflect here because the leaders will be responsible for his or her team. So in this case, I will say, hey, update this question on this template only. And you'll see under excellence, it has his or her team. And if I go back to the general 360-degree template, I'll refresh the page. And under excellence, you'll see the change was not made here. So that's how you update a question within a single template and not have it reflected on other templates. And those are a few features that you have within our appraisal template builder that are really powerful and can really allow you to configure your templates and build them out exactly to suit your organization.